This is the Wally Show, and it's a treat today because we have none other than Miss Natalie Grant with us.
Hello.
Wow, it's been a while.
I know.
It's been a while, and we even go to the same church, just different campuses.
I know, honestly, I felt like every time I see you, do you still go to...
Yeah.
Do you still go to the same church? But you do.
I know, and I think the same thing about you, too. I'm like, does she go anymore?
I'm just glad you're in church.
Well, me too. I was thinking that about you. How fantastic. Yeah, so I saw you at the Dove Awards most recently. That was the last time I saw you, and you had your family in tow.
Yes.
How old are your girls now?
The twins are 8, and Sadie is 4, almost 5. She makes me say that every time because she will be 5.
You have to. So. Yeah, as kids, like they are very particular about that.
Very, very, very important.
It's kind of like guys in height. Like, how tall are you? 5'6" and a half.
5'6" and 3/4.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel too. So here's what I want to do with you, Natalie. We haven't done this before. This is something new that I've never done before.
I get nervous every time.
I know. I love that. You're such a good sport, though. like years ago, we had Natalie on, and we did a bobbing for a spam.
Yes.
Yeah, and an eggnog chug. Like,
yes.
Yeah, you're a champ. So you'll. This is way easier than that. I'm gonna give you the chance to pick the direction of this interview. Okay. So you're gonna guide the conversation. I'll give you 2 options. You tell me which one you want the question about. So here we go. The Bachelor or It Takes a Church? Which do you want to talk about?
Well, since It Takes a Church is off the air now, let's go with yes.
I saw you did 2 seasons of that, and is it canceled?
Did not get a third. But
no, I was betting on this because we need to get Betty Rock on that show.
I know, it didn't get a 3rd season. I'm sad because I love the wardrobe. But
I know. Did you get to keep any of it?
Gotta keep it all.
No, what a great deal.
I know, honestly. Those people on TV, I realize you don't have to get on a good TV show. You just have to get on a TV show that stays around.
Oh, that's amazing, man.
Yeah,
Holy
it was
cow.
pretty awesome. But I hated the nonstop filming, being gone from the kids. So I'm not that sad. But
yeah, but that, my daughter absolutely loved that show. Because she's not allowed to watch The Bachelor, obviously.
See, exactly. And I don't watch it either, so I'm probably not going to do very good at this.
Who's your favorite Bachelor?
I'm actually not kidding you. I don't know them.
Oh, really? You don't even know the worst Bachelor of all time, Juan Pablo?
Who?
Juan Pablo. Oh,
I know the one guy, or was it a Bachelorette? I know the one guy that was from my town, from Seattle.
Oh,
and
really?
he actually got married.
Oh, I should know that. There's only 4 of those, or 3 of those.
Oh, yeah, I know they lasted. And Krista and Ryan?
Oh, Tristan and Ryan were the first ones.
I know them.
Well, there you go. All right. Well, I guess we'll have to. Maybe we should just
pop culture fail.
No, you're fine. We got Natalie Grant with us here. Here's your next chance to direct the conversation here. Southwest Airlines or magazine covers? Which would you like to talk about?
Oh my goodness, magazine cover.
Really? Okay. You sure? Because I can go either way.
You are bad.
I am bad. Yes, I am. Oh, I love you. And okay, so let's talk about magazine covers. All right, you were on this magazine, and you were in a swimsuit. Okay.
Yes.
And it was not Sports Illustrated.
No.
It was a one piece.
It was a one piece. It was so modest.
And what was the magazine first?
First for women.
Yeah. And so, like, did you get pushback over that? Because I don't think any other artist has ever done a swimsuit
No, I'm pretty
magazine.
sure I'm the first.
Nice.
I'm not sure I wanted to I never dreamed of being the first at that. You know what's amazing? I thought I would get pushback. I didn't.
You
actually
didn't?
Get any, and the response was ridiculous. Like, this magazine has a larger circulation than people. It's like over 4 million women because it's a huge women's magazine.
Wow.
But I think because of how I did it, like, I didn't like get on there to look all like, ooh, look at me. They put a banner across half my body on the magazine first of all.
Were you bothered by that? Because you've worked hard on this. You've lost weight.
I was like,
you look fantastic.
I'd cover that.
Yeah.
But I think because I had like a set of standards, like, okay, I'm going to do a one piece, and I want it to be modest, and you can't airbrush me.
Oh, you said that.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
It was a huge part for me because I'm like, if I'm going to be on the cover, it's because I want to relate to women, not actually be another person that women think they can't be. I actually am as normal as they come. So I wanted that, and I thought they're never going to agree to it, but they did agree to it, and so that's why I ended up doing it. And I think the response was it was incredible.
That's good
because I get yelled at for things all the time.
Right?
Like, yelled at. I mean, people put all caps on my Facebook. but I didn't on that. I don't know.
Well, good. That's good. Maybe people are growing up and you can be a human and a Christian artist and all that stuff.
I'm sitting here drinking my Starbucks in a red cup. So people haven't grown up that much.
Well, they're working on it. There was one thing on the cover there. It said that you lost 40 pounds. How did you do that nonsense?
Well, you know what? I honestly got just really clean in my eating. Took sugar out. Anybody who knows me, I know.
Oh, that's the death
sugar
nail for me.
Sugar actually is like the root of all evil.
But it's the tastiest root you'll ever have.
It's the best. That's it. That's why it came from the devil.
Why?
I know that it did because it's so good.
Yeah, I always picture the snake in the Garden of Eden, not as a snake, but as a pixie stick.
Like that's a Twizzler for me.
Yes, exactly.
And I literally, it's interesting because the more I've started to learn about it, like you should only have a very few sugar grams a day as far as what is allotted and what is good for you. If you look at a nutrition label on any food in America, it's the only thing that doesn't have a percentage. So you look like it has this much fat in it. That's your percentage of your daily allowance.
Right.
Or this many carbohydrates or percentage, or this much fiber, this much protein. And then it just says the sugar grams. Because everything has way more than should be our percentage. It's amazing how they dupe us.
Yeah, well.
Into thinking it's good for you. And
so diet, did you do exercise?
Diet and exercise. We got a trainer, my husband and I, this really amazing, like just spirit-filled man that like comes over, works us out, incorporates our kids, so our whole family is exercising together, which I have to do it with someone.
Did Bernie lose weight faster than you, and did you hate him?
Bernie had no weight to lose, but
yeah, he was tiny.
But he got ripped.
Did he really?
Bernie is like ripped, right?
Wow.
It's ridiculous. Actually, I'm like, hey, look at you, music producer.
Yeah, wow, you got some abs over there.
I know what's happening. But yeah, no, it was way faster for him than it was for me.
Is it weight based, or are you like just doing like the yoga Pilates kind of yourself?
No, it's weights.
Oh, it's
weights. Yeah, because I have to kind of strengthen. Like, and I know yoga does that too, but like I had a friend that tried to talk me into going to hot yoga, and I said that's actually like torture.
Yeah, I was it Toby Mac because he does
torture.
it.
What?
He does hot yoga.
Oh my gosh,
he was in a phase.
Of course he does. Of course he does hot yoga. Oh my word! Oh, he probably steeps his own tea with his leaves in it and everything too. Good grief!
Oh, I love King Toby. All right, you know what? I want to talk to you about the other part of this thing where it talked about on this magazine. It talked about beating depression. Now, was that being sensationalistic as far as the cover goes, or was that legit? Like,
it was legit. After the birth of my third child, I struggled with postpartum depression.
Did you really?
18 months, and I mean, I really should have been an actress in my life because I'm really good at putting on the face that is like everyone thinks I've got it together.
Right.
But underneath, I really don't. And I think that postpartum depression just kind of morphed into just an overall kind of darkness that was settled.
Because people would think, okay, well, you're a Christian musician, you're in touch with God every day, and you're, building up other people, and so we all know that Jesus is the answer for everything, and he fixes everything immediately. Like, that's what people's perception is, and it's not reality,
And I think that's probably why I struggled for so long, because I think people who struggle with depression, it's not like, it's this self-shame that you have, because especially as a Christian, and so many Christians struggle with depression, by the way, but people just don't talk about it because there's this shame factor of, if I have depression, I don't have faith.
Exactly. My faith is weak.
Exactly. And you're right. My faith was weak. You're right. But it didn't mean that I was less of a Christian. It just meant that I was having a legitimate depression in my life. And, when you say that, like, Jesus is the answer for everything, and I'm always in touch with God. The truth is, I'm always in touch with telling other people
exactly
about what God can do.
Get this more than you even remotely know, because I get dark a lot.
Yeah, totally.
And it's one of those things that, Wally's like the funny guy on the radio and stuff like that.
I get that.
Do you?
Yeah.
Because like that's for me. Like there's some times where I'm really dark, and I do think that you hit on that, because it's about, I know what to say, when to say it, how to say it, and I can
professionals.
tell. Yeah, I can tell everybody else how to live their own life, but when it comes down to you actually doing it behind closed doors where no one's around and you're not, then you're walking through the same thing, and you've got to get yourself out of it as well.
Absolutely. And I think that I was so constantly in this mindset of everything I did was for someone else. And I think there's this perpetuating idea that to take care of your own self is selfish. Like, to focus on self is selfish. But I've realized that to focus on myself, taking care of myself, not just my health, but taking time for myself, it does taking time away from my children and my husband even for myself. It's not selfish, it's smart.
It will make you a better
it's
mom,
one of the
better
greatest
wife.
things I've done in the last year. And that shift in perspective of, okay, if I'm looking to be happy, I'm looking for the wrong thing, because happiness, I have it like 2 days a week, and then the other day it's fleeting. But it sounds really like a bumper sticker, but it's true. Joy really can be found in the midst of the struggle, but it's not, doesn't mean you're going to be happy.
Right.
It means you can have a sustaining joy. And I don't have that every day, but I sure am closer to having it every day than I was a couple of years ago.
Well, there you go. I think that's a great distinction for a lot of people too, that there can be joy in the midst of sadness or even happiness, but that's the thing that's the constant, whereas the other things ebb and flow. Okay, now we're going to do something fun. It's you and me going head to head in a thing we like to call ping pong song, okay?
Awesome.
Now, the way it works is we're each going to trade off doing a word from a song, a popular song, and if you get the word wrong or your brain locks up, you're out, all right?
Oh, boy.
Now, it would be easy to pick your songs.
I'm a mother. My brain's constantly locked up.
Oh, good. Well, I got a shot at winning. I never win this game. So what we're going to do, though, is we're actually going to do songs that your husband, Bernie, has written.
Oh!
Yeah, so you should know some of these songs. He's been a part of these the songs, okay? So we will start with you, but Rebe is here to judge, and she is very meticulous.
Oh, boy.
She does our blog reports, and so she will stop us if we are wrong, okay?
Just don't tell my husband if I lose.
What is the first song we are going to do, Rebe?
It's going to be East to West.
East to West, Casting Crowns.
Okay.
I'm sure you've sung this before.
Well, I've heard it.
Okay.
Well, that's a start.
Okay, so tell us where we're going to start, Rebe.
Okay, the first few words are Jesus, you can show me.
Okay, so that's the first part, and you're going to start with the first word. So, Jesus, you can show me
Just
how
far
the
east
is
from
the
west.
Is how far the east is from the west? No!
that your guess? Nope.
Oh,
no! And he's done.
What was it?
Nope. It's cuz.
Cuz
Do you want to know the next part?
I would have been in trouble because I know rising up in me again.
Yeah, that's it. It's cuz I can't bear to see the man I've been come rising up in me again.
What a lyric.
I did not know you were doing...
It's a good song.
Well, I didn't know you were doing the remix. I thought you were doing the original. That's why I went the other
Wally,
way.
no excuses.
I always lose this game. All right, what's the next one?
Hope in front of me.
That's one.
Danny Goki.
There's hope in front... Oh, I'm giving her hints. Okay.
Well, lucky for you, the hint to start is there's hope.
We should have to sing this, actually. Okay, so I get to start this time. So this hint was, there's hope in
front
of
me.
There's light.
I
can...
No,
it is!
No,
I can't see it!
No, it's still. She's got it. She's got it.
No!
You are. That's over too, Wally.
Let me just tell you this.
rock.
Your husband helped write that song with Danny Goki, and putting the word still in there is completely unnecessary. What a stupid word.
It was for this moment. Remind me to thank him when I get home.
Nuts! All right, let's see if you can clean sweep this
I got
junk.
one more.
I never win.
I'm rooting for you, Natalie.
Yes.
Make it 0 for 3.
Seriously? I'm right here.
Girl power.
No one
Okay.
ever roots for Wally.
All right, it's Praise You in the Storm.
Oh.
Another Casting Crowns.
The poster song for Pain, and this one is one he wrote a long time again. A long time ago.
Okay.
All right, Natalie gets to start. Where are we starting?
We're going to start on the chorus.
Okay.
I'll praise you in this storm.
Oh, wow.
Well, I know it's I will and.
Yes.
Oh, seriously? She gets a conjunction?
And.
Wait. I'll praise you in the storm, and I
Will.
lift
My.
voice?
No.
Hands. I will lift my hand.
Yes.
I will lift my hand voice.
Wally.
I will lift my hand voice. You didn't let me finish.
You lose. Natalie's got
Seriously? And
this.
I will lift my hand.
Hands.
Cause you are who you are.
And I am who... Oh, I got to do it like Mark Hart. And I'm who I am.
And every tear I cry.
And every place
hold
I
in your
stand.
Okay, we're getting off now. But
You
the
have-
point is that Natalie won.
Congratulations,
I haven't
Natalie.
lost my mind as much as I thought I did. Yay!
And apparently I have mommy brain.
Yes. Yes.
This is the Wally Show. We got Natalie Grant with us, and we're doing something we've never done on the show before, and it's something called CHER-aoke. Okay?
Oh, yes.
We are going to take turns singing lines from Cher songs, and we have Natalie, myself, and her background singer, Ashley.
Oh, yes.
And we are going to see who is the best at this, okay? So,
Come on, Ashley.
you guys ready?
You know you can karaoke.
I don't know if I can CHER-aoke.
Oh, well, you're going to have to. So here we go. We're going to do a huge hit, Turn Back Time first, okay? And we're going to start with you, Natalie.
After they hear this, they're going to want to turn back time.
All right, here we go. CHER-aoke, Never Before Done. CHER-aoke with Natalie Grant.
If I could turn back time,
If I could find a way,
I'd take back those words that hurt you, and you'd say, I don't know why I did the things I did.
I don't know why I said the things I said. Pride's like a knife, it cuts me deep inside. Words are like weapons, they wound sometime. Ashley's out.
I really mean to hurt you.
Oh, I didn't want to see you cry.
Oh, I know I made you cry, but baby, if I could turn back time,
If I could find a way,
I'd take back those words that hurt you, and you'd stay.
if I could reach the stars,
I'd give them all to you.
then you'd love me like you used to do. I wish I had a wig.
If I could turn back
You got the
time.
fingers.
Yeah, I got the
down.
fingers
You got
going.
it down. You got
Nuts.
it down.
All right, Rebe, get over here, Rebe. Rebe, our blog report lady, get over here. You have to make a call. We know that Ashley, who sings with Natalie Grant, yeah, she was.
No, she's
out. Yeah.
Girl,
so what do
be
you
proud
say?
that you do not sound like Cher.
Oh, wait. So I have to pick you or Natalie who sounded better?
Who won that round?
Oh, Natalie.
Oh, you're my girl.
Like, you didn't even wait.
Obviously.
What? I did the finger thing like Cher
Yeah, you
does.
have that down like a champ.
I know I had the
Yeah.
vibrato.
But the thing, like,
Reach the stars.
it has to be on how you sound, Wally.
Find a way. Okay.
To never do that again.
All right. All right, we got one more here. I got one more
boy.
shot.
Oh, boy.
This is Believe. You know that song, Do You Believe in Life After Love? Yeah, that's this song, okay?
Yeah.
Everybody should know this one, so here we go.
What's the next line?
I don't know.
Oh, that's the only line any of us all know.
Ash, go.
Do you believe in life after love?
Nice.
Oh.
I can
Feel something inside me say,
I really don't think you're strong enough.
You believe in life after love.
go Ash. I can feel something inside me say,
I really don't think I'm strong enough.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was good. Do you believe? Really? Seriously? No,
I don't believe,
Yeah.
actually.
I have a feeling I'm not going to
No.
win this one either.
No.
Rebe, get over here. I don't even why we do
I
this
don't
in
know,
this
Ash.
reality.
Ash had a good, strong
Honestly, yeah, Ash was like, she came in like, bam. She sang her part.
I was in the moment.
I might give her that one, Wally.
No way.
Yes.
A for effort.
Well, fantastic.
sure.
You know what? I don't know why I'm upset about losing a Cher sing-off, and I really shouldn't be, but it really bothers me. So congratulations, Ashley
CHER-aoke.
and Natalie Grant. Lovely ladies. This is the Wally Show, and we have Miss Natalie Grant with us. I say Miss out of respect. Not Ms., not Mrs., but Miss.
Miss, you're so southern.
I am a Southern gentleman. So, we've been talking about Natalie and her life and this, that, and the other. And part of, your life as a musician is working it out in song, And so you have a new album out, which is awesome. And I want you to do a song live for us. So what do you want to play?
I'm going to play the single B one.
Okay,
I do
cool.
an acoustic version of it.
I like that. That's a nice little flip of the script there. Now, what is it about this song that either connects with you or that you want people to get out of it?
Well, it is a call to action song, but I think for me, what I've learned in the last couple of years and what really has informed all of the songs on this new record is just the change in perspective. And I think we live in such an entitled culture of constantly, even as Christians, looking to God to what we need. We need him to do this, we need him to do that. And we're so focused on our own struggle that I think sometimes that's what keeps us in the middle of it for longer. At least that's what I've learned in my own life, that when you can get your mind off of your own struggle and on how you can actually just be the solution for somebody else, even though I can't find necessarily a scripture to back it up, it seems to make my own troubles shrink.
No, it does.
It's just like my own troubles seem to become smaller. They don't go away, but they seem to become smaller. And I think that in the culture we're living in, especially the Christian culture, Christians are prone to panic. So something goes on in the world and they're like, I'm just going to hide under my covers until Jesus comes back.
And the funny thing is we should have the most peace of anybody.
I mean, come on.
But I think we might possibly be the most neurotic people on the planet.
Absolutely. We panic.
Yeah.
And I think that this song is all about, reminding people that it's not that there's a greater presence of darkness in the world. I think there's been an absence of light. And if we could really embrace being the light more than ever before and get our mind off of our own struggle, this song says, why sit around and wait for a miracle to come when we can be one? And I just love that idea that we've got plenty of people who are pointing the fingers at somebody and saying, I need you to do this, I need you to do that. But what if we became people that raised our hands and said, I will.
I love it.
Steady, question what we really have to give. Stay where it's safer, claim faith but waver. Is this how we're really meant to live? We pray but never move, we're saved but never do. It's time to get our hands dirty. Oh, 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 oh. Beloved, there's a whole lot of hurting. Oh, 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 oh. Calling all hearts, calling all hands, calling all feet to take a stand. Why sit around and wait for a miracle to come when we can be one? When we can be one, we can be one. We can be one. A little something might feel like nothing, but in his hands it's all we'll ever need. To speak life to the broken, watch the blind eyes open. It's who he's calling you and me to be. It's time to get our hands dirty. Oh, 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 oh. Beloved, there's a whole lot of hurting. Oh, 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 oh. Why sit around and wait for a miracle to come when we can be one? When we can be one, we can be the change, be the hope. We can be the arms that don't let go. We can be the light in the dark. We are where it starts. It's time. Oh, 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 oh. Beloved, there's a whole lot of hurting. Oh, 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 oh. Calling all hearts, calling all hands, calling all feet to take a stand. Why sit around and wait for a miracle to come when we can be one? When we can be one, we can be one. We can be one. We can be the change, be the hope, yeah. We can be the arms that don't let go. We can be one. Calling our hearts, calling our hands. Oh, 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 oh.
Oh, wow. Holy cow. Like, if Goosebumps are a sign of a hit song, Hit the smash. That was awesome, man. Holy moly. I love that. That one run, not to be too into music over here, but that one run where you guys both do the harmony and you go way up top and it just kept going. I'm like, oh, wow, that was impressive. Nicely done.
We made it today.
Yay. Natalie Grant. Nicely done. That's a great song.
Thank you.
I'm gushing.
Thanks, man. Yay.
I'm all gushing. I got nothing else.
Wally gush.
I know. I got nothing else to say except nicely done. This is the Wally Show. We got Miss Natalie Grant with us, and so we're gonna do another song off of your album acoustically, which you have never done acoustically before.
No, I've never done this song acoustic.
I am a huge fan of train wrecks, so
this might be one.
This could be perfect. What song is it?
You know what? It's Ever Be, which is a worship song by Bethel Music.
Yeah.
So a lot of people probably already sing this song in their church. For me, the reason I decided to cover it is because Bethel's latest CD, We Will Not Be Shaken, became like a staple in our car, and my kids fell in love with this song Ever Be. So every day on the way to school, they would sing this song, and I would just hear them singing it at the top of their lungs. And I decided to cover it because if people actually listen to the recorded version, my little girls are singing on the end.
See, that's awesome.
So,
That's awesome. And isn't it cool to hear your kids singing the words of God and that stuff that's in them? I
literally say to people, there's nothing sweeter than hearing your kids say, your praise will ever be on my lips.
That's
on,
awesome. So we don't have the girls with us.
We don't.
I'm
so we'll
bummed.
have to get our...
I could do it.
I can sing like a little girl.
on my lips.
That just sounds creepy, Wally. Don't ever do that again.
Okay. All right. I'm out. I'm out. Good point. Good point. All right, point taken.
Yep.
All right. I'll let you do the music. It's Natalie Grant on The Wally Show.
Devoted, like a ring of solid gold, like a vow that is tested, like a covenant of old. Your love is enduring through the winter rain and beyond the horizon, with mercy for today. Faithful you have been, and faithful you will be. You pledge yourself to me, and it's why I sing. Your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. Your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. Your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. Your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. You father the orphan, and your kindness makes us whole, and you shoulder our weakness, and your strength becomes our own. Now you're making me like you, clothing me in white, bringing beauty from ashes. For you will have your bride, free of all her guilt, and rid of all her shame, and known by her true name. And it's why I sing. Your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. Your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. Your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. Your praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips. You will be praised, you will be praised. With angels and saints we sing, worthy are you, Lord. You will be praised, you will be praised. With angels and saints we sing, worthy are you, Lord. You will be praised, you will be praised. praise will ever be on my lips, ever be on my lips.
Nicely done. Little bump, not a train wreck. But
Where do I do?
all kind of hand signals going. You go over here. I'm gonna go over here. Point back at him. We're gonna knock this thing out, and somehow you all in it at the same time.
If you don't have praise on your lips by then I'm like, we've sung it over.
Yeah, no,
Do you get the point, people?
Yeah. What is the main lyric in that song? I
know,
got
right? I
lost.
didn't get it. I actually didn't get the lyric on that one.
Nicely done, Natalie Grant here on the Wally
Thank
Show.
you for having me. Always love it.